as Queen fans wait for the legendary band to tour Australia early next year, new frontman Adam Lambert is warming up by releasing his fourth studio album.
That's right, certainly to be a good one, no doubt, Jim. The singer says Velvet has been inspired by trying to fill Freddie Mercury's shoes.
From runner-up on American Idol,
pulled my trigger, now he's dead,
to international stardom,
and now I know my heart is a ghost town.
Adam Lambert has been rocking the music industry for a decade with his slick and smooth sound. In 2012, Lambert became the first openly gay artist to debut at #1 on the US Billboard album chart with Trespassing. He's also become somebody to love, performing internationally with Queen, even opening this year's Academy Awards. Now Adam Lambert is back with new eyes and an upcoming album, Velvet. Adam, I'm loving the new single.
Thank you.
It sounds different from what we've heard from you in the past.
You know, I think with this song, you know, the upcoming album, Velvet, has a lot of different energies on it. You know, I have songs that are bombastic and big and aggressive, but I wanted to put something out that just was a different vibe than what I've done in the past and to set the mood. It's a little more soulful than maybe anything I've done in the past. I definitely was listening to a lot of songs and artists from the 70s and the early 80s as influence. One of the things that I'm really lucky about is getting to perform with Queen on the road, and I think just knowing what makes a great timeless song and sort of seeing how they bounced around through all different genres, I've been very inspired by that.
It's been 10 years now since you first performed on stage with Queen. What have you learnt over that time?
They're very classy. I pick up a lot. I learn a lot from them. And not so much that they sit me down, well, we have to teach you a lesson, or here's some advice. It's more just kind of lead by example. And storytelling, and also just performing with them on stage, just musically. They're just so intuitive.
The Oscars performance in February was incredible. You had everyone up on their feet. Did you get nervous at all performing on that stage?
I tried to downplay the whole thing in my own mind so that I wouldn't get nervous, and I thought, I've done this song with them a zillion times, you know, it's the same thing. We know each other, we're all very comfortable with each other. And I got out there, and towards the end of the performance, I started looking around at who was in the audience, and then I got a little bit excited. The adrenaline hit me like really hard at that point, knowing that these were like my favorite movie stars.
You had a very quick cameo in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, blink and you'll miss it.
How was that experience for you?
It was so cool, you know, and now knowing that it was, you know, I was this little tiny moment in such a big film is pretty cool. You know, I was in London working with the band, and they said, hey, you know, we're doing this scene tonight. Do you want to be the trucker? And I said, what's the trucker do? And they said, well, he pulls up and he cruises Freddie at the payphone, and he walks into the toilet and gives him a look. And I thought, I can do that.
The new album's called Velvet, but it doesn't have a release date just yet.
We did figure out sort of how we're going to do it.
Okay.
It's a bit non-traditional. I'm releasing Velvet in 2 different halves. Nice. So the first half, side A, is going to come out in September, and then the second half will come out later. In 2019, I think we're in a time where music is being consumed differently, it's being released differently. You know, we have all the streaming now. So really, all the rules are sort of out the window, and you can kind of do it how you want.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting.
Adam Lambert's single, New Eyes, is available now. He'll front Queen on the band's Australian tour early next year. Samantha Dawson, Sky News.